everybody? It's Dr. Rick dropping in on you. Hope everybody is having an unbelievable start to your week. Look, I'm not going to be long. It's been an unbelievable start of the week for me. It's been an unbelievable day. It's still so much that I'm going to do, but right now I'm about to go ahead with the fellas, smoke a cigar, and talk about some stuff we need to talk about. And then I'm going to actually get back and I'm going to finish up what I need to do before I call it a night. But look, there are only 2 days left. Two important things are going to happen after tomorrow. First and foremost, the Legacy Wealth Academy wealth building course, which is an let's say 12-month to 18-month course. I was saying 6 months. Everybody's telling me there's no way you're going to get it done. Nobody's going to get it done in 6 months. It's self-paced. Even though we're starting courses every month, it's self-paced. So no matter how you go, you're going to be with your class, but you're going to go at your pace. This is take it as long as you need to take it to get it type course. But it's a certification course. But more importantly, it's a preparation course preparing you to be able to practice. Let me tell you something. Out of all of the principles there, out of all the vehicles, if you can master 10% of it, your life will change forever. I'm serious. I haven't mastered it all. So much of this stuff I learned by talking to people who are way more successful in money than I am. And I'm learning it. I'm developing it. I'm doing what I know. My thing has always been on the front end. I could put a business deal together in a heartbeat. I can find ways to make things happen on the front end. A lot of things I'm starting to understand about how to place my money. Allocation is huge with me right now, stuff like that. But I'm excited about it. I've been doing it for a while. I'm excited about what's going on. Again, this is about generational wealth. But that course is going to go from its promotional price, which I introduced over a year ago, of $997. It's going to $25.95, so $2,595. It's worth double that. But that's what we're going to have to charge. Spent a lot of capital and resources getting licensing, different mechanisms to make sure I can present all the stuff I could do. There's clips from some of the most respected, and I've got you the top 15 investors and money minds of the last century. So you're going to get to hear from the best. This isn't just something I went and found and wrote about and all of that. This is huge. This is all of the mechanisms, all the philosophies, the understanding of different ways to do this thing. Some things that you absolutely should be involved in no matter what route you take. One is compounding or indexing. Compound growth is absolutely something every person should be taking advantage of. But anyway, $997, it ends tomorrow evening. And it's going to $25.95, and that's where it's going to stay. And when it does change, it'll probably go up because there is a lot of cost of putting this thing together and making sure that it can be properly utilized. So you've got an online classroom, you got access to your classmates, you got access to instructors, you got access to specialists. We're going to talk about stuff like using trust to protect wealth, to pass down wealth, to control how your wealth is used after you're gone. I mean, it's just all that. But anyway, that's going to go down. Also, that's going to go up actually after tomorrow. So I'm encouraging you, if you haven't signed up, now's the time to sign up. Enough said on that. Number two, if you don't have at least 2 streams of independent income, when I say independent, I mean income that you control, not something you can be fired from, not something you can lay off, something that you created for yourself in some way, form, or fashion that you can manage and control, that hedges your primary income. In other words, whatever your primary source of income, that should be at least 2 other streams of income that hedge it, just in the case something happens to that. You're not left high and dry trying to figure it out all in a hurry. What I created was a 7-day online business launch course. This isn't something that fell out of the sky and I decided to throw it out there and see what sticks. This is what I've used since I've been online in 2010. This is the very formula I used to take and rescue my business, which took a major hit in the collapse of the economy at the end of the 2000s. I rebuilt myself. I'm still in the process of getting back to where I was, but I am outperforming the average person, I can tell you that. And it's solely by understanding how to do this. This model is great because it allows you to enter into a business opportunity with very little to no startup capital and scale out as your revenue permits. So in other words, you can start out, and it's going to depend on how hungry you are, how hard you work, what you put into it, how rapidly you can scale out your business. Now, one of the things that I teach when I'm actually teaching it to someone personally is discipline and scaling. What happens is most people start getting paid, most people start spending. You need to have a schedule of how you're going to allocate your profits so that you can scale and grow your business. That's a whole other thing. But if you need to know how to go online, create, and I mean, there's so many different ways you can earn a living online. Everybody has some kind of skill that they can use, that they've been using and probably enriching somebody else with, that they can go online and now use in maybe a different way, you might be sitting at a desk working for somebody, but you can come out and do the same thing you're doing for them as a project manager, as a consultant, in so many different other ways. But I show you how to do that, how to literally go from the idea to actually having it up and running in 7 days. That's going to go from $397. Tomorrow is the last day. It's going to be at $397, and it's going to $595. It's worth well over $1,000. If you're going to be earning that a month, over $1,000 a month. Once you really get going, you can do that consistently. You're going to make that back. What? Within a month or so? I mean, once you get going. I mean, obviously you got to get going. This isn't a get rich quick thing. You're gonna bump out there and everything's just gonna start flowing in. Now, I have had people hit the mother load where they picked the right market at the right time with the right offer, and they made thousands the first month. That's not typical, but it's definitely possible. And depending on the level of expertise you got, depending on how you present it, depending on where you're presenting it, are you doing it on YouTube? Are you doing it on Facebook? Are you doing it on Twitter? Are you going to start your own website, own blog? Are you going to do gaming? Whatever you're going to do. There's so many different ways to enter this thing. It's unbelievable. My problem is there's too many ways. And anybody that knows me knows what I'm talking about. I don't have to get into it. But what I want you to do is to learn that. So again, this is only going to be at the price it's at for another little over 24 hours. Take advantage of it. Get in there, get it. There are hours of video lectures of me teaching the course as a part of it. There's a step-by-step process of everything you do. If you need a little help writing a business plan, we have a service for you that we can do it for you, but we give you the template. We give you the step-by-step process of writing a business. Everything you need is there. How to write a business plan, the template for the business plan, what needs to be in the business plan, all of that. It's there. And so it's a step-by-step, market analysis, what market you're entering into, what particular percentage of the market you think you can take, and how and where and what you're going to do, how to avoid your major heavy hitters in any market. You're not going to compete with them. They got way too much capital for branding, marketing, advertising. You're not going to compete with them. Find the spaces where there's little to no competition, or create a niche market that isn't being served yet. And we talk about all of that stuff. So again, if you are serious about doing it the right way, hedging your income with a minimum of 2, I'm like, get 4, 5, 6. And that's the thing is, once you learn this, you can watch and repeat. It's not a one-time thing. Well, I'm gonna go on. No, every time there's an opportunity, you can see it, because you can automate a lot of this to where you don't have to be bothered with it every day. Once you get it up and get it going, you can automate it to where you're dealing with it on a small level, once a week, twice a week. Especially if you got an ad budget and all that other stuff, but you can do it organically, no ads. First few things I did with no marketing budget whatsoever. Just me finding where people were putting up relevant content, showing what I could do, and then getting people to contact me to do it. And I was able to do that. And I've been doing it in one way, shape, form, or fashion ever since. So we're talking 13 years of doing this online. I've been doing business all my life. But doing it online, I'm telling you it's possible. I'm not telling you you're going to do something remarkable or spectacular. What I am telling you is you can do something remarkable and spectacular. It's going to be up to you. My success has come because I refuse to quit. You have just as much right to take the same approach. On that note, I'm about to get off here, get in here, relax, unwind, and I'll check in on you guys later.